Let's dive into the topic of managing distributed teams. This is an introduction for community teaching assistants, and we will be going over a few sections together, this being the first one. Now, what is this course about? Learn how to manage distributed teams is one of our objectives. We also want to prepare you for being a community TA, and also how to collaborate on open source projects within the Agile Ventures ecosystem. Agile Ventures is an open source project incubator. This is an expression we often use when we talk about the community. Now, there are many open source projects out there, and quite often collaboration between the contributors and the members of each of these projects are happening asynchronously. Agile Ventures want to become an umbrella to help people work synchronously on open source projects and deliver them in batches, given their own set of standards that can be unique for all projects in themselves, but are kind of uniform in the way that they employ and make use of agile methodologies and approaches to software development. Because that's what we are all about. We want to make sure that our members can experience the agile development process in real life. Now, as a distributed team, we want to reach beyond the restrictions of traditional office environments. And if there's something that the ongoing pandemic has taught us during 2020 and parts of 2021, that this is totally possible. Now, this is something that we've known for years, even before the pandemic, that by employing technologies and a set of protocols for communication and collaboration, we can make things happen, even though we can be thousands of miles apart on different continents. I've personally been involved in pair programming sessions with me being in Scandinavia, some developers in India, in Asia, also developers in Africa, and a fourth one in Latin America. That's a truly amazing feeling to know that not only do we work on digital solutions to some real business problems or world problems, but we can also do it by collaborating with people scattered all over the globe. That doesn't come without challenges. Of course, apart from different skill levels, there are other specific problem sets that comes with working in such a large and so vastly distributed team. We have language barriers, cultural barriers, we have time zone barriers, and so on. And that require you as a facilitator of a project, but also as a project member, to be very wary of those obstacles, of those differences, and do something good with them. Now, programming tools and languages and protocols and structures and patterns, they do come and go in to various degrees, but interpersonal skills are eternal and a foundation for us to build a vibrant and welcoming community upon. Work the Web Software as a Service Application Development course is a 9-week long blended learning course with a pretty ambitious curriculum. We have a lot of ground to cover. And your skill sets, apart from just being an awesome girl or boy or guy, is to understand how to use various tools for collaboration in a distributed setting. But also technical skills, of course. You have to get to grips with the basics of web technologies, Ruby on Rails as a framework, React.js as a library for building user interfaces, and most importantly, of course, the agile mindset, the agile approach to software development. And you have to understand the importance of a lot of things. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Things will come in batches, both for you as a teaching assistant, but most importantly for the students and members that go through the Work the Web course. So in the next upcoming sections, we will be covering a lot of ground, a lot of things but the technical part. For the technical stuff, I will direct you to the actual course materials. But you as a teaching assistant need to understand blended learning. We all have to formulate a uniform approach to learning that we want to convey to our students. We want to create a standard for how we give support and how we coach others. And generally, we want to build something that will help you as a community teaching assistant to be the best you can be and give the best support possible. So I see you in the next section. Let's dive into this.